Hey friends and family, welcome to Garden Tour Saturday, hosted by Grandma Sandy, co-hosts Pat and Lisa, and myself, and also hosted by Janita from Janita's BF Well Wishes Garden. Hashtag let's share our plant success or disaster stories. Well, my hostas are a disaster. This is the condition that they're all in. So Krista, I don't think they're edible. They were once upon a time, I believe. But they're also a little burnt. Burnt and bug-ridden. Well, I wouldn't say bug-ridden, but eaten by the slugs and the earwigs. Not in the best shape, are they? Everything's always struggling at this time of year. And let's see, I got some more hostas back here. Let's see what they look like. Alright, these aren't too bad. This one, this looks like it needs a good cleanup. Oh, this fell over. I actually want to plant this up. This is all just weeds. Okay, let's bring this to the patio. Let's see, what should I do with this area? Oy, oy, oy. So I have some black-eyed Susans here and some annual impatiens, and this lobelia is just beautiful. And some salvia that I cut down and it rebloomed. Impatiens. I cut down this salvia, has not rebloomed. It may or may not, don't know. And I think I'm gonna move this Autumn Joy planter with other sedums in it. I'm not sure, it's not doing really that great here anyway. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put that. We'll have to see. But anyway, these lilies, I think two of them were the Stella d'Oro daylilies, that's the yellow ones, and one I believe was purple Della d'Oro. And I had just found out this year that if you cut down the old bloom stems real low, that they'll rebloom. Well, these have not done that. And this one over here has not done that yet either. But I have the yellow Stella d'Oros that have. So let me show you those. Ooh, look at that beautiful black swallowtail flying around. Okay. A bumper sticker. I break for butterflies. Okay, so this one here, I was just really gonna rip up and just remove it because nothing happened after I cut the old stems down until recently. I was like, oh my gosh, they actually did rebloom. But the foliage really looks yucky. So I'm not really thrilled with the yellow ones. I'm gonna move them from this area. And here's another one. A beautiful bloom, looks so healthy. Growing among the vine weeds, bindweeds, morning glories, whatever you want to call them. But look, this is gonna be blooming beautifully. And the foliage looks a little better on this one, so I'm gonna clean up this area. And I think I still am going to relocate this plant. Okay, so those are the two Stella d'Oros that I'm gonna relocate. And then I had cut down this one, which is this lily, which is my favorite. And here's an extra one that I didn't get out. But I had cut this down, just cut it down, stems and all. Not expecting it to rebloom, but yes, it's reblooming. Look at that beautiful bloom. But again, the foliage looks terrible. I don't know, you just gotta live with some things, I guess. I don't know. And look at this other phlox. My last video, I highlighted this phlox, and now this one is just doing beautifully here too. So let's go back to the container garden. So I'm going to put these containers with these lilies around the tree stump. And then things that are doing well, or things that I just purchased actually, I'm going to put up into the container area and just fancy this up a little bit, as much as I can, I guess. Okay, and I do have bulbs in here, so these really need to be saved. And look at this pop-up. Isn't that beautiful? I should just cut this whole thing down, put it by the tree stump, see what it does. And another pop-up there. Look at that. Oh, it's falling over. Okay, these have the black spotted leaf disease. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So I think I'm going to move these over to the chimney where I have my experiments, and it's almost like the little nursery. I'm just gonna move them over there. Yeah, don't mind the sound of the air conditioner. I gotta see what I can do about those, if they're just goners or what. But this is the chimney area. Nice. And this crabgrass is ridiculous. Just pops up everywhere. The other thing that pops up everywhere is this pokeweed. Oh my goodness. For crying out loud. Can you believe this has been blooming since the spring? I just come by, I walk around with my scissors and I just snip off the dead heads periodically. And that's probably why. But I think I'm gonna move this up to the higher table and center the lobelia and let it really have its own bench here. So a little bench like that. And this owl is a candle holder, so it really was just a space filler from what I had here before. And behind it is a container of horseradish. So I think I can put that around the tree stump. It's really not doing anything wonderful here. And I think I'll put, in place of that owl, I'm going to put this red container, which is metal. And I had dumped a whole bunch of gumfrey seeds in there. You can see the shininess from the slugs. Gumfrina, these things. Globe amaranth, gumfrina, I have to look that up. Yes, I think you'll be happier getting more sun anyway. Okay. Okay, this is the container garden refresh. Let's see what I've got here. Okay, so this is the Petite Knockout Rose, red. This is the Gumfrina, and I believe it's the Atomic Purple. Purple. Oh, sorry, the sun is going down behind me. I'm trying not to put too much shadow here. And of course, this is an impatient. This is the Blue Star Calamaris. It is a Japanese aster. I just watered it. Hope that perks up again. This is the Sunshine Ligustrum. And another Blue Star Calamaris, Japanese aster. Impatience. And this is the Liriope blue lobelia. And these are Johnny Jump Ups, or whatchamacallits. Oh Lord, you know the name of those. Impatience. This is a salvia on its second bloom after I cut it down. This is stock back here. It was blooming beautifully in the spring and into the summer, and I cut it down. I'm hoping to get another flush. See if there's a flower right there. Okay, and here is the pink angel face. Wedgwood pink. Just picked that up today. Along with that just today. This yarrow never bloomed, but it's in the shade. And I have more stock here, and also I believe I had in here like some kind of little pink daisy. I cut it down, and I'm hoping that comes back again. Impatience. And this is the Bright Light Nandina. And of course, it has some kind of fungus or disease. I'm dropping all the leaves. This is a basic mum in here. I don't know what color it's going to be. And down here is the daylily. So this is a red daylily, and it is called Pardon Me. Yeah, this is Pardon Me daylily. And in that bucket is my nice compost with some weeds in it. Not compost. Yeah, compost tea actually. So it has a couple of, rooty type weeds in it, along with comfrey and some fish emulsion that I use on these flowers. Okay, so this is my container garden refresh. So that's container garden refresh, and now I'm going to have to work on this tree stump area this weekend. What a mess. But I did want to show you one more thing I'm working on. Yep, I did it. I bit the bullet. I have a new green stalk. No affiliation, folks. I'm just obsessed. That's what I do. So I have this original green stalk here, and I have to harvest things. I'll do that on video soon. But I'm setting up the new one right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and come back again real soon. Talk to you soon.